Stands in from the right side, deep in the box. First pitch to him is high. The throw behind the runner. And he dives in safely. Again, the Eagles should have learned from the first two times they played Landon Roberts that when you take your secondary lead, you don't stand out there and wait after the pitch gets to the catcher. There's the 1-0. And off-speed pitch is low and outside. He's falling behind the hitters, but been able to battle back.
And they're playing J.D. to pull also, and he likes right center.
And
they're moving over to the right center, way over.
Yeah, the right fielder moving way over in the gap. And he goes that way, and if he diving catch, nice play.
I think he dropped it.
Yeah, he dropped it. Okay.
Good base running by, even though it was still 2 outs, it was still good base running.
Tyler Hopen goes to third. Yeah, that would have been an easy play if he'd have stayed where he was at the start of the at-bat.
Yeah,
right before that pitch, they moved him well over into right center, and the ball was hit back to where he had been. And number 7, Seth Dottenhahn, comes in as a courtesy runner for the Eagles.
That's a base hit. Heck of an effort by the right fielder. But they pitched him away, and he went away. So, I mean, they've set him up defensively to pull the ball and then pitched him away. That's a bad combination.
So standing in is Jordan Rice again. Here we go. Top of the first inning. Eagles have a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Let's see if somebody can come up with some timely hits today.
And the catcher just flashed the signs to the infielders that what they're going to do if Dottenhahn leaves off first.
Second baseman, shortstop, playing up the middle with 2 outs. Pitch is wide for ball 1.
He's thrown quite a few pitches early this inning.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 on for the Eagles. Top of the first, just away. Low and outside again. Throw behind the runner. Safe.
Yeah,
barely.
Back part of the bag.
Yeah, his job to dive around it.
Yeah,
again, took the secondary lead and just stood there.
Yep.
You can't do that. You take the secondary lead. If they don't swing and hit the ball, you got to get back to first base.
How many did we lose off the base pass against them? Remember?
Yeah, and they lost a number on the bases. That pitch is in for a strike. Through the changeup, got the outside corner.
Yeah, most of them at first, too.
He says 1 ball, 2 strikes. I had him at 2-1.
I did, too.
One must have been a strike.
The first pitch must have been.
Okay.
Ooh.
That was close.
Yep. Easy for my scorebook now.
Yep, 2-2. Yeah, now we're even up. And Jordan Rice has had this opportunity a number of times in the last few games. He's been up with runners in scoring position. Really need to see him get a hit here. He looks at 1 wide for a ball. Goes full, 3-2. Runner from first will be off with the pitch. Now you don't have to worry about him throwing behind you.
He got a double the last time they played each other in the 3-0 game. He had a double, so we'll see if they can do it again.
Shallow in center field and in right.
Oh, he swung.
And he went. Strike 3 called. Again, the Eagles cannot take advantage of a scoring opportunity in the first. They had no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on base. We played 1 half inning. There's no score.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union 636-583-2516.
The livestock market that Mid-Missouri cattlemen prefer over all others is South Central Regional Stockyards in Vienna. Why? Because South Central's top priority is working for you. They handle your cattle carefully, help minimize shrink, and make sure your cattle look their best for presentation. Their expertise has only one result: more profit for you. South Central's regular weekly sale is Wednesday at 10, so this week, see why South Central Regional Stockyards in Vienna is the premier livestock market in Mid-Missouri.
Heading to the bottom of the first inning, and Sullivan wastes a scoring opportunity with first and third and 2 outs, and the strikeout by Jordan Rice leaves the runners on. St. Clair coming up at the bottom of the inning will have Chase Walters, Landon Roberts, and Blaine Downey, first 3 to come to the plate. J.D. McReynolds on the mound for the Eagles, a big right-hander. This will be his 8th start of the year. He's got 2 complete games, 5-2 on the season. 37 innings pitched, 14 runs, 5 of them earned for a .95 ERA. But that tells you the defense behind him at times has let him down.
Yep.
22 hits, including 3 doubles and a triple. He struck out 70 and walked 18, so about a 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And opponent's batting average against is 161, on base 263, slugging 197. He's faced 152 batters, which is not tops on the team. 1 wild pitch, 1 hit batter, according to the stats that I have available to me.
That had 23 pitches for Downey this time, and that inning, that's more than he had any inning the last time they played.
That's more than he had in any 2, I think, the last time they played. Leading things off will be Chase Walters, a big right-handed batter, third baseman. Good athlete, good basketball player. He'll stand in with a .314 batting average. 22 hits and 70 at-bats, 15 singles, 6 doubles, a triple, no home runs, 8 RBI. First pitch to him on the outside corner for a strike.
It's so important to get ahead, but on that pitch, too, that caught that front part of that corner. It'd be hard for him to square that up.
Open stance on the right side, middle of the box. McReynolds from the first base side of the rubber brings it to the plate. Swing and a miss. Took something off of that one. A foul tip caught by the catcher.
Now, we see the same thing in right field this time if we did last time, Bobby. They got him pulled over a little bit in the right center. I don't understand that alignment.
Now, that's where Sullivan has played everybody all year in right. Yep. Skaggs has been, they play him in the right center no matter who's out there. One off the end of the bat. He held up, waited on the off-speed pitch, just didn't wait long enough and fouled it off to the right past the Eagles' dugout. And it's burned them a couple of times this year. They've had little blue pits that have dropped down the line that by playing over that far into the gap haven't been able to get to. Here's the 0-2. And
he's going to reach it.
Nope. Swing and a miss on a high pitch that went off the catcher's glove, and we had that in a recent game as well that started a rally. So a strikeout, but batter reaches on a wild pitch, basically.
And we just got to some Sam said that we're on YouTube now.
Oh, okay. So our audio on YouTube. Welcome those folks that are tuning in. Landon Roberts stands in, right-handed catcher, open stance. First pitch is on that outside corner for a strike. And Dave Johnson says, go Eagles, from the throwers listening in at the district track meet today over in Union. Good luck to Derek and all the Eagle track athletes at the district meet over in Union today. Runner goes, pitch is a called strike, throw down way offline on the first base side of second. So a strike called on the pitch, but a stolen base by Chase Walters. He's a big guy, but he can motor.
Yeah, he can.
And Roberts
pretty good jump.
Taking all the way. And the Eagles, again, that's the issue this year. They have not done a great job of holding runners on, giving up a lot of stolen bases this season. So J.D. with a runner at second, nobody out. Off-speed pitch. See you later. Roberts knew it, too.
Yep.
Threw the old Uncle Charlie in there.
Hit to the back, but that was buckled his knees, and he couldn't do a thing with it.
So 1 out, 2 strikeouts. Lane Downey stands in, right-handed batter, hitting .443.
He has that pitch working today and worked good all day. He's in command.
31 hits and 70 at-bats, 18 singles, 11 doubles. A little bit late on that pitch up in the zone, fouls it back out of play. Has a triple, a home run, 14 RBI. Now that number 3 hole, Sam Orman, second baseman, waits on deck. Comes to the belt, check of the runner at second. To the plate, good stop on a ball in the dirt. Rice able to keep that one at the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outfield playing Downey straight away in center and left, and again over into the gap in right center is Skaggs. Second baseman, shortstop, jockeying back and forth to keep the runner close. Another check on the runner to the plate. Swing and a miss on that up and away delivery. If he can get that outside that front corner of the plate, then he can go just a little bit off, and that, the batters are going to have to honor that. And it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Blaine Downey. Comes to the belt, to the plate. That pitch is low for a ball. Downey able to hold up. Straight away, relatively shallow in left and in center. Skaggs a little deeper in right. Downey with those 11 doubles has got some gap power. To the plate. Yeah, when low and outside, he goes full 3-2. Overthrew the fastball a little bit. Several folks showing up, all bundled up.
All right, you're guessing here. What's he going to bring?
Something off speed.
Yep, breaking ball.
Couple of checks on the runner to the plate. Swing and a miss. There was the curveball. And he has a chance to...
That's 3 strikeouts, only 2 of them count.
Yeah, has a chance to tie a record.
Yep.
With 4 strikeouts in an inning. Sam Orman comes in, tough batter. .358 average, 24 hits and 67 at-bats, 18 singles, 5 doubles, 1 homer, and second on the team in RBI at 15. Open stance on the right side, deep in the box. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Brady Simpson is in the on-deck circle. He's been a nice addition to the lineup. He played in the field but didn't bat early in the season. Was coming off an injury from football. There's a called strike on the fastball right down the middle. And just didn't have his timing down as he was working back into baseball shape, I guess. And about halfway through the season, he started showing some progress in practice, and they stuck him in the game in the batting order, and he's rewarded him ever since as he changeup gets in there for strike 2.
That was just plumb nasty.
Yeah, that is Orman's like, you got to be kidding me. Because Simpson in limited at-bats this year, 41 at-bats, leads the team with 4 home runs. He's on deck. Average is not great, but he's got some power. JD ahead in the count 1-2, 2 outs, 1 on. Swing and a miss, the pitch low and outside in the dirt. Rice has got to throw it down to first base. He does for the out. So 4 strikeouts in the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And we have played 1 inning, and there is no score.
CD King Construction, LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at CD King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, CD King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find CD King Construction, LLC on Facebook.
And we're back here at Sullivan Bank Ballpark. You know, if the Eagles can pull out a win today and advance to the district championship, you'll be a winner tomorrow at B&B Quick Stop here in Sullivan on the South Service Road, because anytime we do an Eagle game and they win, you can get any size fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee for just 50 cents plus tax all day the next day at B&B Quick Stop. They are your ZX convenience store on the South Service Road in Sullivan. Well, it's any size up to 44 ounces. Fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee, just 50 cents plus tax all day the next day after an Eagle win when we broadcast at B&B Quick Stop. A cup of coffee might feel pretty good about right now. I know you got yours. I left mine in the truck.
Oh, yeah, my wife maybe wanted to bring with me, and I appreciate it.
Heading into the top of the second inning, Eagles will have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Dalton Payne, Noah Stegman, and Luke Landwehr. Had first and third with 2 outs, couldn't score in the first, and Dalton with 1 off the end of the bat found out a play off to the right. Starting the top of the second. Dalton, 161 average, 9 hits and 56 at bats, 7 singles, a double, a triple, and 5 RBI. Fouls 1 back to screen, got in on his hands. And I've seen Dalton here lately, Mike. I don't know if you noticed it, diving out over the plate.
Yep, sure
lunging into the pitch, he's jamming himself. He's in the hole 0-2. Let's see what Downey brings him on this pitch. They're playing him to hit the other way. He lays off a high one. He thought about it. Cocked the bat back, but laid off.
Yeah, didn't know what it was going to do. You can see it was a slow breaking ball, but was going to stay up or was going to come down.
Bettable, the center fielder, way over toward right center. And a ball hit on a 1-hop to second baseman. Orman charges, grabs, throws to first in time for the out. 4-3 on the put out for out number 1. That's how the first inning started. Noah Stegman will stand in, left fielder, right-handed batter. And comes in with a 205 average.
They can bring him down to you, Noah.
8 hits and 39 at bats, 7 singles, a double. This goes after 1, up and out over the plate, fouls him back and out of play.
We're real aggressive early in the counts today.
And it had been last few ball games. Took something off of that one.
Couldn't stop a swing.
Nope. Looked like that may have been a slider.
Yep.
Tailing low and outside. And
well, I would be looking for that same pitch again, actually.
It's in the hole 0-2. Downey with the windup. And a high one. That's the book on Noah. He has a tendency to go after those pitches up in the eyes. And a swinging strikeout for out number 2. Second strikeout of the day for Downey, and that'll bring in Luke Landwehr.
Got to have him throwing more pitches in this.
Got 23 out of him in the first inning, but cruising so far here. Off-speed pitch, and Luke way out in front and over the top, taking the big hack. Pulled down on that one. Bats from the left side. Closed stance up close to the plate. Here's the 0-1 delivery.
That's a good pitch.
Off-speed pitch, in for a called strike.
He's got his breaking pitch working as well.
And Luke in the hole 0-2, got to protect. Look for one up in his eyes inside. Nope, got a piece of it. Tried the off-speed again. That may have been a changeup. It was low and away. And Luke just able to get a piece of it. Luke is also one of those that's vulnerable to that high inside pitch. See if they come after him here. Nope, yep, there it was. Swing and a miss. In the inning, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, no errors. Nobody left on base after 1.5. It's Sullivan 0 and St. Clair 0.
The OBGYN you choose matters. They will be by your side to guide you through the important stages of life, from puberty to childbirth to menopause and everything in between. Choose healthcare you can trust from the experts at BJC Medical Group, located right here in your community at Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital. Visit MissouriBaptistSullivan.org to schedule your appointment with one of our board-certified OBGYNs. Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, your best medicine close to home.
This moment in history brings with it the chance to advance yourself while protecting our community. At BJC, you'll belong to a world-class healthcare system that offers tuition reimbursement available your first day, schedule flexibility, and 30,000 remarkable colleagues. You'll feel the unity and opportunity and find strength within. Apply now at bjcopportunity.org. Sign-on bonuses available.
I see him.
Heading to the bottom of the second inning, no score at Sullivan Bank Ballpark. First game of 2 today in the district semifinals, Class 4, District 9. Second game day, top seed Owensville, number 4 Salem. Should be a good ball game. Both teams going with their top pitchers. Salem, a team that's been playing a bit better as of late. Owensville comes in 18-7 and is second in the conference to St. Clair. St. Clair beat them 3-2 at Owensville late in the season, and then got a win at New Haven to claim the conference title. For the Bulldogs, Simpson, Venable, and Heinrichs. First pitch to Brady is fouled off the screen to the right, took a big cut at one out over the plate.
That pitch has some giddy up on it right there.
Yeah, JD reached back and put a little oomph behind that one. They play him to pull a little bit in center as Koch is about 3 steps over toward left. Shallow in left field is Stegman. As mentioned, Simpson with 4 home runs leads the team, so he's got some power. That pitch outside off the plate for a ball, 1-1. JD threw 17 pitches in the first inning. Downey had 23 in the first, 11 in the second. He's up to 34 through 2. Jason Swearinger behind the plate for the umpiring, and the swing and miss at a high, hard one. Downey comes up empty. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with that kind of speed, it's going to be hard for him to get the bat speed to catch up to that one up around his letters.
Closed stance, deep in the box from the right side. JD works on the first base side of the rubber, the side step, the high kick, and the pitch. Off speed, bye-bye. Curveball.
I tell you what, this curveball, last time when he threw the shutout, the curveball was his best pitch.
Yeah, the no-hitter against Salem, yeah.
Yep, it is today as well.
Set him up with the fastball and killed him with the curveball.
I mean, you know it's coming, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, that's when Adam Wainwright's on his, on his game. You know he's going to throw the curve. He throws 2 or 3 different speeds on the curve. Right. They're not all the same speed. That'll bring in Cole Venable, playing center field. First pitch to him, outside off the plate for a ball. Venable wearing number 23 today. Normally wears number 1, but he's wearing number 23 today. 1 ball, no strikes. Garrett Heinrichs, the DH in the on-deck circle. Venable, a .299 batting average. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Little grounder to second, or short, excuse me. Brooks up with it over to first in time for the out.
First ball put in play.
Yep. Out number 2, that'll bring in Garrett Heinrichs. .216 is his batting average. 11 hits and 51 at bats, 7 singles.
Big kid, too.
Yep. A double, 1 home run, 6 RBI. He's hitting for the first baseman, Wes Hinson. Open stance, close to the plate, middle of the box from the right side. Brooks moves back up toward the middle just a little bit. First pitch is at the letters for a strike. Mentioned Jason Swearingen, the umpire behind the plate, does have a pretty generous strike zone. Yep. He's a pitcher's umpire. You get around that zone, he's going to call it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off speed. He was late with it and fouled it over to the screen off to the right. And he's down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Say hi to the Top of the Hill gang out there. Hope a bunch of folks are listening. I know Big Dave, the ringleader, is over with Derek at the track meet in Union, but a lot of folks out there. Here's the 0-2 delivery from J.D. McReynolds. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Blew it by him. In the inning, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, no errors, nobody left on base. We have played 2 complete, and it's St. Clair nothing, Sullivan nothing.
Congratulations, graduates. As you move toward your future, keep in mind, you can count on Sullivan Bank to offer sound financial advice. All of us at Sullivan Bank want to express our best wishes to you on your graduation and future plans. Remember, whether it be a checking or savings account, a loan or investing, you will have the strength and stability of the Sullivan Bank behind you. Stop by today and visit one of our financial service representatives. Sullivan Bank, a step up in service.
Hey, Sarah from Frykes Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frykes was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at frykesmarketonline.com. That's FRICKSMARKETONLINE.com. See you soon.
We go into the top of the 3rd inning, rolling right along. J.D. McReynolds with 9 pitches in that inning. Half inning, and he's up to 26 on the day. The Eagles will have the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, Cam Koch, then Dayton Skaggs and Tyler Hopen. See if the Eagles can get something going. They had 1st and 3rd with 2 outs in the top of the 1st and left the runner stranded. Downey with the wind, the kick, and the pitch, and a chopper off the left side and out of play.
You know, and that was with an error in the 1st inning. A team like this makes an error. You better make them pay. You're not going to give them any opportunities.
Yep. Cam taking that big step up the line toward 3rd base, and we've talked about all year. He starts off with just a slightly open stance, but then that front foot takes a big stride toward 3rd and leaves himself vulnerable to the outside pitch, like that one. It was way off the plate.
Breaking ball. It started looking good and it was gone.
So he's in the hole 0-2. Now moves up on the plate just a little bit. Here's the next from Downey. Chopper towards short. Picked up there by Broker. Safe. He beat it out.
Got them wheels moving.
It was a slowly hit ball. Broker got it in plenty of time, but took his time, a couple of crow hops, and by then it was too late.
Now Cam, pay attention over there.
So he beats it out. Infield hit. Second hit of the game for the Eagles.
3rd baseman moves in just about even with the bag now.
Bring in Dayton Skaggs. Skaggs ground out to second base, leading off the game. Middle of the box on the right side. Downey will go to the belt, turn and throw over.
He was going the other way.
Yeah, he caught a little flat-footed, able to dive back in safely.
Coach Lattimore's on there talking to him.
Straight away in the outfield and shallow. Playing second baseman, playing up the middle. Skaggs showing bunt. Pulls it back, and a throw behind the runner. Gets away, but not far enough for Koch to advance.
He was off there a bunch again.
Yep.
It was a ball. I think he called that a ball, I believe. They worked for 15 minutes the last 2 games. They worked for practices. They worked 15 minutes at the beginning of each one with the starters on bunting.
Koch takes his lead. Skaggs shows bunt. 3rd baseman Walters is right in his kitchen. offers at it and misses it. And again, throw behind the runner, and Koch able to get back. Think about it, and they did this a couple of times, tried to sacrifice a couple of times at DeSoto.
Yep.
And what they ran into is just because you get a bunt sign, if the pitch is not where you can bunt it, don't offer. And they had a couple of different times where high and tight, low and away. They were going after trying to bunt pitches that they were they're not going to get to. Yep. And he misses that one, so he's in the hole now 1-2.
Yeah, they worked on this and worked on it. He said they had four sacrifice attempts and didn't have any success at all. So, no.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Downey to the plate, low and outside.
I thought they might take the bunt off, and they did.
Yeah, with 2 strikes, and he hasn't been close on either of his attempts. You don't want to take a chance. Just giving him the out. 2-2 pitch. Curveball hit into center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit.
Good base running by Koch.
Yeah. He knew the center fielder was playing shallow. He read it, saw it was going to get down, and got down to second base before they could force him out. So back-to-back hits to start the second inning.
Now you might see a bunt attempt again. Even though it's the top of the order, you've got to have runs.
Tyler Hoppen stands in. He reached on error on the third baseman. His first time up was left stranded at third, off the plate, middle of the box, and he bunts it. The catcher gets it in fair territory, throw to first, and just in time.
Yep.
Batter is out.
Yep.
The runners have to go back. It hit him in fair territory. The ball hit him in fair territory. He bounced it.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's what the home plate umpire is calling.
I didn't see him say it hit him. I just saw him.
Yeah, that's what he's. That's
the runner's interference is what I thought it might have been, but I don't know. Making the runners go back. The runners wouldn't have to go back if it hit him in fair territory. He would have been out, but everybody else could have advanced.
Well, that could be. I didn't see any interference call, but that goes basically the put out goes to the catcher.
Right.
So 2 unassisted, out number 1. Eagles again not able to convert on the bunt attempt, and the first pitch to Brooks is high for ball 1. Brooks had fly ball to center his first time up. J.D. McReynolds on deck. Runners take their leads, not holding at first. They bunch Brooks up the middle. Ground ball deep in the hole, short. Broker has it. Goes to second for 1. No throw to first. So again, first and third with 2 outs, and J.D. McReynolds is at the plate.
Don't put any pressure on yourself, but just make contact. Now the right fielder's moved over towards the line. Now I'm giving him a big gap in right center again. Center fielder's moving over a little bit. Play him a step or 2 to pull. That's about it.
Walk him.
I think that's a good idea. But from him, Jordan Rice can make it happen right now. 23. An intentional walk. Don't see many of them.
Well, he got 3 of them against New Haven.
Did he really? We're going to have the pin or courtesy runner too.
Yeah, Seth Dottenhahn's going to go in and run for him.
Visit to the mound and everything else.
A lot of stuff going on. And Coach Lundy can, he can look at box scores and, talk to people and all that stuff and find out, as we mentioned earlier in the last at bat, Jordan was up there first and third with 2 outs. He's had a number of opportunities in the last several games where they've had runners in scoring position. He's been at the plate, and it's just like the game at DeSoto. In top of the first inning, they had runners at second, third, 2 outs. And he had a fly ball to center field.
Well, you can see it. You can see it. What he called a squeeze here too. With 2 outs, it's not likely, but it's possible.
Yeah.
For a guy that's having problems making contact.
Yeah, against New Haven, it looks like some rain starting to fall. I see some umbrellas popping out.
It'd make it hard for us.
With against New Haven, he had the same situation in the first inning, second, third, had a fly ball for an out. Had a similar situation. Bases loaded later in the game and had a fly ball. So
first pitch was down and away.
He's deep in the box, open stance from the right side. Chopper over the pitcher's head to the shortstop. Broker gets it and gets him out at first base.
Nothing again.
So 6-3 on the put out for out number 3. In the inning for Sullivan, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. And at the end of 2.5, Sullivan nothing, St. Clair nothing.
Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
Take the responsibility for teaching students that any competition, no matter what it is, must be played within the rules. Officials of any game or contest are never given enough thanks, and the efforts of the officials account for the fairness of the competition. So to our Missouri high school officials, thank you for a job well done. The preceding message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and all of us here at KTUI Radio. Well, Eagles failed to convert on a scoring opportunity again as we stay 0-0 going into the bottom of the third. And, I just talked there in that little promo from Misha. They desperately need officials.
Yep.
So if you're somebody that, that played in high school, maybe you're out and working or whatever, just consider it. Try it out.
Pay back the sport.
Pay back to the sport, that you played, no matter what sport it is. They need officials in all sports. You've got a lot of these guys that have been around doing it for a lot of years, are starting to get up in years, physical issues, whatever it might be. They're starting to get out of it, and there's just not as many young officials coming in as there are older officials getting out. And it's getting to fairly close to a critical stage. So, it's an online test. You can get the book from Misha to study for. It's an online test. You do have some expense for your uniform and any equipment that you might need to get go, but it's a good chance to make some extra money and give back to the sport that you played when you were younger. So folks, consider it. They need officials. First pitch is popped up, out of play, off to the right. For St. Clair, it's Colton Taylor, Anthony Broker, and Chase Walters, 8, 9, and 1. C.J. Taylor, a .222 average, 6 hits and just 27 at bats, all singles. Pitches a strike. Dalton Payne at third, Jacob Brooks at short, Gavin Schmidt at second, Tyler Hopen at first. Stegman, Koch, and Skaggs left to right in the outfield for the Eagles. Jordan Rice behind the plate. And a ball fouled out of play off to the right, spoiled that pitch.
JD's doing a nice job of mixing the pitches up, too. And Rice seemed to be on the same page out there.
Yep. Leadoff batter in the bottom of the third for the Bulldogs. Middle of the box, fairly close to the plate. Closed stance from the right side. Little chopper up the middle. Brooks charges. Gets a nice hop, throws on the run, gets him.
And away.
Nice job of charging that slowly hit ground ball.
Yeah, never got him. He didn't. He got a good hop, come up. Did a good job of hitting, actually making contact with that because he was way out in front of it. Had to try and slow his bat speed down, and he was able to do that.
Anthony Broker, the shortstop, number 9 hitter, a .333 average. He's been coming on as of late, 18 hits and 54 at bats, 15 singles, 2 doubles, a homer, and 10 RBI. Swing and a miss at a high hard one from J.D. McReynolds. He pitched in the game against Sullivan down at the Salem tournament, went all 7 innings.
Broker did?
Yep. Hadn't pitched much all year, but looked good against the Eagles down in Salem. Here's the 1-0-1 pitch and swing and a miss.
Is he an underclassman, Bobby?
Let me get my roster thing out here.
I don't have that.
You should have a roster in this, right here in this stuff.
Is there one in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sophomore, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Where are you, son?
Broker.
Yeah, sophomore. Yep.
Well, called strike 3 at the knees. Again, the off-speed delivery got him looking.
He's a future pitcher for him. You need pitchers. You got to have them.
2 outs. They'll bring in Chase Walters. He struck out, but reached on the wild pitch. Struck out on one above his head, but it got away from Jordan Rice and went back to the screen. He was able to reach first base, but was left stranded after stealing the base. Off-speed delivery. Oh, man, that big curveball had him way out in front over the top.
Yeah, he's got 7 strikeouts but only 6 count.
Yeah. Well, that's 7 counts.
That's 7 count, yeah.
He didn't get an out on it, but
right.
it counts.
Yeah. Well, meant for an out.
Yeah. JD working from the first base side of the rubber. The kick to pitch. Just off the plate outside and low for a ball. 1-1. Landon Roberts waits on deck. JD looks in, gets the sign, winds and fires. Another off-speed delivery in there for a strike at the knees.
Nasty breaking ball. Started right at him and caught the inside part of the plate.
Open stance on the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. No score at bottom of the third. JD will step off. Downey's a senior. Heinrich's a senior. Henson a senior. Orman a senior. Roberts a senior.
I'm guessing that was a foul ball.
Yeah.
No, he's shaking his head that he didn't swing at it.
Okay.
Feel it. He didn't want to offer, so 2-2.
All right.
I thought he offered it personally.
Yeah, I sort of did. By straightaway infield and in center and left in the outfield. Chopper up the middle. Brooks charges, goes down for it, and it takes a bad hop.
Yeah, that wasn't anything Brooks he did. It was good effort. It took a hop right there when he's going to pick it up, and it jumped right over the top of his glove, and he kept it in front of him. I don't know that he could have thrown him out anyway.
Walters was getting down the line. It would have been a close play. Slowly hit ball. He was playing over toward the hole and had to come toward it in front of second base actually to get to it. So what's going to give him a hit there, Michael?
Yeah, you got to give him a hit on that.
So first hit of the game for St. Clair. Second time Walters has been on base. That'll bring in Landon Roberts. Leads them in hitting at .515, but struck out his first time up.
Yeah, the shame of it is I thought he had him struck out the pitch before. There he goes.
Half swing, a strike, throw down. They got a chance. See ya!
Great.
Oh, nice throw, Jordan Rice. And a good tag by Brooks. So Walters out, caught stealing. 2-6 on the putout for out number 3. And Roberts will lead off in the bottom of the 4th. In the inning, no runs. There was 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We have played 3 complete. Sullivan 0, St. Clair 0.
Hi, Danny Schmidt, Schmidt Auto Center. I want to tell you today that Schmidt Auto Center owns its building and lot. What's that mean? That means low overhead. You know what we do with low overhead? We pass it on to the customer. It is reflected in the vehicle prices that we have on the lot. Folks, I'm telling you, you won't beat our prices, and for the best quality vehicles there is. Schmidt Auto Center, 468-2233, and go online at schmidtautocenter.com. Take a look yourself.
When it comes to your finances, you need a team you can trust, someone who can help you through any situation, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that partner. And because we're committed to Sullivan, you won't have to worry about changes to your accounts or locations. Come see me, Jordan Todd, in Sullivan today. My team and I are excited to partner with you. We'll make the process of switching banks quick and easy.
First State Community Bank, member FDIC, online at fscb.com.
Going to the top of the 4th inning, and we are scoreless. Blaine Downey back out on the pitching mound for the St. Clair Bulldogs. And looking, you talked about Broker being a pitcher of the future. He's a sophomore. Sam Ruzala, who has not started a game, but he's pitched in relief. He's been in 6 games this year. He's a sophomore. And Joey Rigo is a junior. C.J. Taylor has been in a few ball games. He's pitched in 3 games this year, no starts, but he's a junior as well. Rigo has started 3 games, has 1 complete. Broker has started 2, 1 complete, that game against Sullivan. And then Rosala against pitched in relief. Taylor's pitched in relief. So they'll have 4 pitchers back next year, losing the bulk of their staff. They're their top pitchers, but they will have some guys that have some experience coming back next year.
Sullivan's losing their number 1 next year as well.
Standing in for the Eagles, leading things off in the top of the 4th inning, will be Dalton Skaggs, or excuse me, Dalton Payne, and the ball
off
is
the top of the roof.
Top of the roof. It'll be Payne, Stegman, and Landwehr for the Eagles. 6, 7, and 8 in the 4th inning. Eagles Left a couple runners on in the first and left the bases loaded in the third. Payne, middle of the box, off the plate, and the off-speed pitch stays high for a ball. Count even at 1-1. Dalton just a 161 average. Hits one into right field. Right fielder coming on, and the sliding catch.
I don't know why.
Well, I don't know. That died on him pretty quick. He wanted to go down to make sure he didn't just have to kind of bend over to shoe tops and get it. Right fielder is Brady Simpson, who's a pretty good-sized guy. The sliding catch for out number 1. A good job by Dalton to go the other way, but had him played pretty well, came in and made the catch. I'll bring in Noah Stegman, struck out first time up. First pitch to him is low and outside for ball 1. And a line drive right to the third baseman, Walters. Got a pitch inside, turned on it, but hit it hard right to the third baseman.
Back in the same situation we started before. After the first two guys, back in the second, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitches. And it's only been 4 pitches, or 5 pitches so far.
First pitch is fouled out of play, off to the left. No balls and 1 strike. Landwehr struck out his first time up. Set him up with that off-speed pitch in the outside corner. Came high and tight, swing and a miss. There's one. Got in on his hands, just fouled down the left field line.
I like to see him go that way.
Yeah, but again, the pitch was up and in. He was able to get the bat on it. And fouled it off, but he's in the hole again, 0-2. Ball comes in. Going to be a little bit wet as we have a little drizzle falling. A lot of umbrellas out in the stands and folks bundling up in the hoodies and raincoats. Downey looks in, works on the first base side of the rubber, sidestep kick in the pitch, off speed pitch, and he waved at it and missed. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We have played 3.5 here at Sullivan Bank Ballpark. It's St. Clair 0, Sullivan 0.
Peterson Oil Company is your hometown propane dealer. Peterson Oil is the propane company that keeps your prices as low as possible throughout the year. Did you know that you can order your propane online at petersonpropane.com? When you give your business to Peterson Oil Company, you know that you're doing business with a local propane dealer who's been a part of our community for many, many years. With 2 offices to serve you, 1654 Highway 28 West in Owensville and 200 West Euclid in Sullivan, call 468-6600 for Peterson Oil Company.
Well, the Eagles can cash in on one of these scoring opportunities here before the end of the ball game, and JD keeps pitching like he's pitching. You could be a winner tomorrow, B&B Quick Stop, your ZX convenience store on the South Service Road, because anytime we broadcast the Eagles game and they win, you can get any size up to 44-ounce fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee for just 50 cents plus tax all day the following day at B&B Quick Stop. They are your ZX convenience store on the South Service Road in Sullivan. Appreciate them again with that promotion throughout our high school sports season this year. I know the fans enjoy it. I take advantage of it every opportunity I get, which is not often because a lot of times they do it on a Tuesday. I don't usually work on Wednesdays, but I know a lot of folks take advantage of it and appreciate that. And please support our sponsors, these local businesses that help make the broadcast possible. If you enjoy listening to the broadcast, and we hope you do, tell them thank you when you go into these local businesses, and hopefully we can keep this going for a long time. For St. Clair, they will have Roberts, Downey, and Orman, 2, 3, and 4 coming to the plate. Roberts was at the plate when Walters was thrown out stealing to end the third. First pitch on that outside corner for a strike. And as a good pitcher will do, if the umpire gives you that pitch early, man, go to the well. Because that's just such a tough pitch to hit. Right on top of the plate, open stance from the right side is Roberts. Off-speed pitch, he's late, fouls it.
That one had to go right in the dugout.
Yep. Had him diving and scrambling in the dugout.
Yeah, Coach down there first is laughing, so nobody got hurt.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
So Roberts down the count. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's right about where the coaches normally sit, so there might have been a coach in that area.
Had him 0-2 and struck him out looking, I believe, first time up. Here's the windup in the pitch. See you later. Fastball again at the knees, outside corner. And Roberts, who's a .515 batter, doesn't strike out often.
Been looking twice now.
Yep. That will bring in Blaine Downey, a strikeout victim his first time up, as J.D. struck out 4 in the first inning.
That's the only batter that's gone taking him a full count.
J.D. looks in, nods his head, gets the sign, the wind and the pitch. A little bit low. Ball 1. Sam Orman on deck. Downey has only struck out 5 times on the season. J.D. got him in the first, puts one in play, up in the air, off to the right.
Caught.
Yeah, somebody down there by the batting cages grabbed that one. I think one of the Salem players is
Yeah,
here.
they're down there. There's a couple of them down there by the batting cages. I don't know if they're...
Grabbed that one, tossed it back in. Yeah, I see the rest of the team kind of...
Yeah.
There's Owensville showing up now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Change up. Way out in front and over the top.
Do not throw him a fastball unless it's way down.
Koch, medium depth in center field, playing him slightly to pull. Stegman fairly shallow in left. Off speed, chopper, and Brooks gets
Never
it,
get
can't
it.
handle it.
No. There's been miscommunication between third and short, and it just was one of those things.
Payne was moving over toward it, and Brooks was charging. And they'll have a courtesy runner for Downey.
Yeah, number, is that 10? I think it's number 10.
Yeah, Gabe Martinez. So Gabe Martinez coming in as the courtesy runner for Downey at first. What's the ruling there? Official score? Base hit.
Yeah.
So 1 on, 1 out. And Sam Orman stands in. Cleanup hitter, second baseman. He struck out his first time up.
Both base hits have been iffies. So
yeah, little
go either way.
Little choppers, infield grounders from the belt. Check of the runner to the plate. Right on that one, just a tad late, found it back and over the screen, out of play. Yeah, the first one was a chopper, a little slow roller up the middle.
Took a crazy hop.
Yeah, got it. Brooks had to charge, and it short hopped him and kind of bounced up his arm.
That one, it kind of looked like it kicked a little bit to his right.
Step off and throw over, and
yeah, good play.
Martinez dives back in safely.
Thinking about you over there.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, Eagles a bit of a weak area for some of the pitchers, not holding runners on very well. Swing and a miss, or foul back, excuse me. Big cut by Orman.
Martinez doesn't, I wouldn't say he's not fast, but he's got to take short strokes like I do with the legs. So if he's quick, it's going to be tough to get him.
1 stolen base on the season. Venable leads them with 10 stols.
Heck of a lead.
Yeah. Kind of flat-footed over there right now. JD, a long look. Steps off, throw over, had him leaning.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, that was close.
Yep. Coach talks to him a little bit, says, all right. Now,
yeah, had him flat-footed.
Well, if you don't have to dive to come back, you're not off far enough. About a half a step closer, but he's leaning the other way now.
There's a pitch to the plate. Fly ball into right field, and again, that's going to drop in as he's playing over toward right center. Runner will turn and go to third.
Good piece of hitting right there. Saw where they weren't, and that's where he hit it.
Yeah, got a pitch out and away. Orman, a good hitter at 358. And again, Sullivan playing him over toward right center, so he just took that outside pitch down the line, dropped into right field for a base hit, first and third with 1 out. And Brady Simpson.
I know this is your number 5 guy, but let's take a look and see what the infield does, because this is a definite bunting, safety squeeze, if you will, with only 1 out.
Well, this guy leads your team in home runs. I think I'd be...
Well, I'm just saying, just to see what they do. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm saying it's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's something you have to look at.
Yeah, big swing and a miss by Simpson. He was going for the downs. Of course, you got to poke one to get it out of here.
Yep. My third baseman's back farther than I would have him. I'd have him at least even with the bag, if not a step or two inside, just to maybe take that. And they could be doing a double steal, too.
Simpson steps out as Coach Lundy down the third base box is going through a bunch of signs.
Yeah, that just makes everybody think about what's going on out there. As an infielder, you got to know what you're going to do if it comes to me.
They're holding the runner at first. Long look by J.D. to the plate. Shows bunt.
Yeah.
And a high pitch inside, and the
That was
runner
your
was
squeeze
coming
right
down.
there. That was your squeeze right there.
But he got in on him, and he was able to.
He couldn't even get a bat out of the way. It was up above his head, actually, it looked like.
That's one of those where if you could get the bat out of the way, that was a possibility of a wild pitch.
He's not bunting. You got 2 strikes on you now. He's not bunting now.
Yeah. The ball's 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on.
JD needs to take him himself.
Comes to the high set. Runner goes. Ball is popped up. Shallow right field. Schmidt is over. He has it. Oh, throw to first. Runner tags at third. Throw the plate. Out of there.
Out. Nice play. Nice throw. Nice
one
throw.
hopper from Gavin Schmidt. He did a little dancing around to get underneath that one. It was in shallow right field. The runner tagged on the play. Schmidt alertly. Somebody was talking to him.
Yep.
And he turned through a one hopper to the plate and a good tag put on by Jordan Rice. And the Eagles get out of it. So Simpson to pop up the second for out number 2. And then Downey was thrown out, or the courtesy runner Martinez thrown out the plate. That was 4-2 on the put out for out number 3. In the inning for the Bulldogs, no runs. They had 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We have played 4. There's no score.
Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors, and Sullivan is an honest, professional, and friendly real estate agency with an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Whether you're buying or selling, the experienced agents with Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors will help guide you through this difficult process. Rachel Shoemaker and her agents use the latest technology like CirclePix Marketing, Facebook, and other social media. If you're looking for a full or part-time career, contact Rachel to find out how you can become an agent. A vital part of our community, Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors of Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Taylor Medlin, owner of a small locally owned and operated luxury pet care facility located in Sullivan, Missouri. Whether we're picking your pup up for a fun day at daycare, sending free daily picture updates while you're away on a vacation, or pampering them in our salon and spa, you will have peace of mind knowing they are in the best of hands. Give us a call at 573-468-PETS. Check out our website, MedlinPetCompany.com, or our Facebook page, where you can request services on our online portal or app. We are dedicated to celebrating the special bond between humans and our pet, their well-being and happiness above all else.
As we head to the top of the 5th inning, Cam Koch leads it off, swinging a miss at a pitch up in the zone.
Last play, Bobby. That was a good play by St. Clair, too. They had to have a good throw, had to get him, and it was a good throw.
Next pitch is low and outside for a ball. 1-1. It'll be 9-1-2. Koch, Skaggs, and Hopen.
I'd have sent him from third.
Yeah, a tight ball game like this, if you can steal a run, basically. Oh, Cam tried to hold up on a pitch inside, but it hit the bat. That wasn't necessarily swung and hit it. That was ball hit his bat and fouled off to the right. It's 1-2. Got him set up for that pitch up in the zone away.
Heck of a baseball game right now.
Yeah, it's been a great game. Both teams have. That was St. Clair's best opportunity, first and third with 1 out, but the double play ended it. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Change up, tail away from him, swing and a miss.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 22.
That's number 5
Skaggs.
for Downey.
Dayton Skaggs stands in. 1 for 2 on the day. Reached on a base hit in the second, was forced out at second on a ground ball hit by Brooks. Late swing and a foul out of play off to the right. 23 pitches in the first, but Downey settled down. 11 in the second, 14 in the third when the Eagles had the bases loaded and couldn't score. 8 pitches last inning. Here's the next. That one catches that front corner of the plate. It's 0-2.
Yeah, from a Sullivan standpoint, you can't complain about that because he's calling it both ways.
Oh, yeah, he's been very consistent with that. Swing and a miss on that pitch up in his eyes. Would have been ball 1.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 25, Tyler Hopen.
2 outs in the inning on strikeouts. Tyler Hopen stands in, reached on air in the first, was left stranded at third, and tried to bunt, his last time up, and I'm guessing, Mike, that you were right on the interference.
Yeah.
He bunted the ball and coming out, and the catcher came out to try and field it.
He was inside the baseline, so yeah, he got in the way. It happens.
First pitch is a called strike. Next one high and wide for ball one. Downey on his way to another quick inning. Top of 5, no score. 3 hits aside. Off speed pitch, backhanded, knocked down by Walters at third. Gathers throws the first in time for the out.
Good play by third baseman. Kept it in front of him, knocked it down, had plenty of time to get over and get him out.
In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base as we head to the bottom of the 5th. St. Clair 0, Sullivan 0.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy at Edward Jones is don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Don A. Greenwald. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for what life throws at you. Call us at 573-468-6046 or visit edwardjones.com to learn more. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends here at KTUI Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Rolling into the bottom of the 5th inning, no score at Sullivan Bank Ballpark. Eagles and the Bulldogs, Class 4 District 9 semifinal. Where it goes on the championship, currently scheduled for Tuesday at 5 o'clock of next week. But we'll see what the weather does. I think we're going to be right on the fringe of that rain, I think, for quite a while today.
I was just looking at it, and it shows light rain basically all the way through 5 o'clock. But just like the stuff we got right now.
I think we're going to kind of be on maybe the northern fringe of the main area of rain. We head to the bottom of the 5th for St. Clair. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. Venable, Heinrichs, and Taylor. Venable, his first time up, hit a ground ball to short. Was actually the first ball that was put in play by the Bulldogs. Folks starting to show up for the next game. Owensville and Salem. We'll have that game on the air as well. Swing and a miss. JD has been working ahead of just about everybody. The first pitch strikes. Straightaway on the infield. First baseman, third baseman in and off the line a bit. Ball gets through the legs of the catcher back to the screen. 1-1. Venable, probably the best speed on the team. And it does lead him in with 10 stolen bases, so the first and third baseman honoring the bunt. He hasn't showed it yet. Koch, slightly to pull in center field, 2 or 3 steps over toward left. They're shallow all the way around. Of course, Skaggs is in his normal spot there in right center. Off-speed pitch just gets a touch of it off the end of the bat. Bounces it back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And we're right up the post. Doink. I think that's the way it sounded, wasn't it? Like a doink?
Yeah, more of a thud.
More of a thud.
Yeah. At least that's what I heard. Yeah. And maybe your ears has heard something else.
I don't hear much anymore.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from J.D. McReynolds.
Oh, got it.
And he offered a pitch that was the change-up slider maybe. It had a really big cutting action. It just dove away from him low and outside.
I can't hardly see the plate now with the umbrellas up, but you see the batters, you know.
So 1 out. Garrett Heinrich stands in. He was a strikeout victim his first time up back in the 2nd. Open stance, middle of the box from the right side. Ball hit into center. Well hit. Koch is over. Has it for the out.
Wow, that ball was stroked hard. Right. What do you think Koch took, like 5 or 6 steps?
Yeah, right. Maybe 6, 7 steps over toward left center.
CJ Taylor.
And took a good angle on it. 2 outs.
Caught it about waist high, Subs.
Yep. C.J. Taylor, ground out to short, leading off the 3rd. Middle of the box, closed stance from the right side. Here's the kick and the pitch. Foul back and out of play. First baseman Holpen is off the line, well behind the bag. Payne at third, off the line, about 2 or 3 steps behind. And straightaway shallow in center and in left. 0-1 pitch, chopper at the plate, foul. 0-2 with Anthony Broker, number 9 hitter in the on-deck circle. Goes and tracks down that loose ball and hands it to the umpire. JD's got him set up at 0-2. Gets the pitch he wants. Goes to the windup. Here comes the pitch. Foul back. Had a good cut at that one. Probably caught a little bit more of the plate than I think JD wanted, but a little bit late and fouled it back and off to the right side. Bobby D and Mike Bittner with you on KTUI 102.1 FM. Sullivan swing and a miss. That slider tailing away from him, and C.J. Taylor came up empty. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the 6th, and we're tied at 0-0.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union, 636-583-2516.
As this pitcher's duel rolls into the 6th inning, 9 pitches that time around for JD. 61 in the ball game through 5 innings. That's a pretty good ratio. That's right at 12 an inning.
Yeah, I got 60. We're off by 1 pitch here somewhere.
Yeah, maybe my addition's
not that
right.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not a big deal.
13:52. Anyway, but we head to the 6th.
No, you're right.
And it will be 3, 4, and 5. Brooks, McReynolds, and Rice for the Eagles.
I had 9 and 3 is 11. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new modern man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new modern man.
Yeah. So Brooks stands in. Fly ball to center first time up, reached on a fielder's choice, and was left stranded when the Eagles had the bases loaded and couldn't score in the 3rd. He's going to step out. Take a deep breath. Now back in.
I'm on, Brooks. It's time for you, bud.
Right on top of the plate from the right side, middle of the box. First pitch to him on the outside corner for a strike. And that's a pitch from where he's positioned in the batter's box. That's a perfect serve into right center field, but they let it go. That's a chopper, hit to short, big hop to Broker, steps and throws, and a low throw gets away from the first baseman. And he cannot advance as it comes off the fence and right back into the field of play. So an E6, second error of the game for the Bulldogs.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 44, J.D. McReynolds.
That'll bring in J.D. McReynolds, was intentionally walked his last time up after getting a base hit in the 1st.
Relax.
Deep in the box, close to the plate. First pitch, low and outside. Again, the throw behind the runner at first. 1 ball, no strikes. Brooks back in safely.
Pay attention over there, Brooksy, because he's got his eye on you. I'll tell you that.
Brooks on the year with 3 stolen bases. Downey from the belt to the plate. Little bit low. Roberts was framing that one, trying to coax the umpire into a call. Didn't get it.
I wouldn't mind just seeing it. Just a base hit to right. Just between the first and second baseman. You hit it hard enough, there's no way they're going to get him.
Yeah, second baseman playing up the middle. Shortstop over in the hole. Big gap on that right side with the first baseman holding. Brooks does not go. Curveball popped up. Shallow right field. Center fielder coming in. Venable in right center makes the catch. He got in on him a little bit.
Good pitch.
And in JD erased on a fly ball to center. Jordan Rice will stand in. 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out to short. Looks down to Coach Harbor to get the sign. Jordan started the day with a .220 average, 9 hits and 41 at-bats, 8 singles and a double. Open stance deep in the box, throw to first. Brooks dives back in safely. Henson over at first, a left-handed first baseman. They give him a lot of the left field line. Left fielder is over toward left center a bit. Runner goes.
Slipped.
Pitch is
He's
a
all right,
ball,
though.
but the throw was wide.
He
It was
slipped
to
on his takeoff, too.
throw was to the third base side of second. Brooks able to dive in head first with the stolen base. Pitch was called a ball.
Now, what do you do if you're Sullivan? What do you do if you're St. Clair? What do you do with your infield? They're playing back normal positions.
Ball in the air to center field. Venable comes on, has it, playing him shallow, as they have everybody so far. And really, again,
nobody's hit the ball.
Nobody. Sullivan hasn't really, hit the ball deep a lot this year. So you've seen a lot of teams playing him a little shallower in the outfield.
Yeah.
So the second fly ball to center field. And that'll bring in Dalton Payne.
They hadn't played well the whole game.
Now they shift center field around to right center. A line drive into the left is down for a hit. Runner rounds the base. He's going to score. Throw comes in, cut off, and Dalton Payne on the first pitch. As they gave him that left field line, he got in on his hands. He took it down the left field line for the base hit. The RBI, and the Eagles break out on top.
That's what when you got to take care of those errors. That's the second error, and now you finally scored on it or make them pay for it a little bit.
The stolen base comes out big. Payne is going to come out, and we have a pinch runner.
Can't tell who that is.
Luke Schuler is number 21. Will be running for Dalton Payne.
And this is the top of the sixth, too. I mean, it's...
St. Clair's got two more at bats. Of course,
bet.
They are the home team.
You bet. This thing isn't over with yet.
They'll have the last at bat, and we'll have to go. We'll hit the top of their lineup coming up next inning.
Yep.
Well, standing in will be Noah Stegman. A strikeout and a line drive to the third baseman. First pitch on that outside corner for a called strike. So an E6, a stolen base, and then the base hit by Dalton Payne to drive in the first run of the ball game. Stegman a closed stance up close to the plate from the right side. Next pitch is high from Blaine Downing.
I know there's 2 outs, but with Stegman's speed, if he could put one about halfway down between third and home, just lay it down, with his speed, he could beat it out.
Another pitch high, lays off of it.
But if you keep pitching him high like that, you can't do it.
Well, they know he's susceptible to swing at that high pitch, but I'm glad to see him lay off those two. That's a couple of pitches he likes to swing at. There's a slow pitch that drops low and inside. He works the count to 3-1. Dig in, quick step off and throw, and short lead at first by Schuler. He dives back in.
I like that play, though. I really do. You get him walking off.
Takes a shorter lead to the plate. Pop up on the.
There's a tied record.
Shallow, center fielder about 2 steps on the. Behind the infield turf, and Venable gets it in for the out as he takes care of all 3 outs in the inning. But the Eagles break through. 1 run, 1 hit. There was an error and 1 left on base. After 5.5, it's Sullivan 1, St. Clair nothing.
CD King Construction, LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at CD King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, CD King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find CD King Construction, LLC on Facebook.
Need a quick inning.
The Eagles break through with a run in the top of the 6th. Now you got to come back. You're going to be facing the 9-1-2 hitters. JD's pitched well. Defense has got to be on their toes behind him. These guys will be the 3rd time through the lineup for the top of the order. Sullivan leads at 1-0. It'll be Broker. Then up to Walters and Roberts. The Broker's second at bat, struck out his first time up in the 3rd. Throw down to second. Broker will stand in from the right side. Again, he's been swinging a pretty good bat as of late.
Yep. Struck out looking his first time. But every at bat now is dangerous.
Yeah. But you get through that. Basically, even if you want to stretch it down to the top 6 in their lineup with Venable, who hits right around 300. There's the first from JD. Hit in the air down the right field line and out of play. And we've seen a few more of these St. Clair hitters trying to take that outside pitch and go to right because
right fielder's
he's moved over toward the line a little bit now. Skaggs has. The Eagles coaches have seen that. There's a line drive, backhanded by Schmidt. Plants, throws, gets him at first.
Boy. Nice play.
Nice play by Schmidt. Nice stretch at first by Hopen. 4-3 on the putout. Now number 1. And Chase Walters will stand in. He's been on base twice. Struck out, but reached on the wild pitch on strike 3. His first time up, stole a base left stranded. Got a base hit in the third and was thrown out trying to steal to end the inning. Open stance off the plate from the right side. JD kicks and pitches. He holds up on one that drops low and outside for a ball. Third baseman Payne off the line behind the bag, hoping way off the line and behind the bag at first. Straight away, short and second. Pitches low and inside for a ball.
Okay, settle yourself down out there, JD.
Koch plays him about 3 steps to pull in center. Now the right fielder Skaggs is back over toward right center with this batter. 2-0 pitch is hit to Schmidt.
Couldn't get it.
Gets by him, one hop, and it was past him. And the throw comes into second base. So Walters with a couple of hits today.
Yeah, he got behind him 0-2, and he said to throw get me over fastball, and he was waiting for that.
Little inside-out swing, and
it's all right. We haven't seen a double play since the last time we saw it. So
Schmidt may try to make the backhand stop, but the ball was hit hard.
Yeah, it was smoked.
Yeah.
So if he'd have stopped that and made the throw, it would have been a spectacular play. It really would have been.
Roberts stands in, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts looking. Open stance, but a dangerous hitter. Off speed pitch and found out of play. Took a big cut at that one. Wind picking up just a tad as the flag flutters out in center field, blowing out toward left center. Short lead at first by Walters, held there by Hopen, now inches out just a tad further. McReynolds with the long look to the plate, swing and a miss on a pitch inside.
Got a break on that one. That was low and in, and Roberts tried to golf that one out. But now take care of him. Get that second out.
Rice dropped the ball, but it kept it right at his feet, able to find it, and the runner did not advance. It's got him set up. See if he comes after him 0-2. Runner at first, 1 out. JD with a long look, gets the one he wants. Checks the runner at first from the belt. Another long look to the plate. Chopper over McReynolds. Schmidt will charge, throw to first, and thrown away.
How in the world did they?
I don't know.
I Hopen was stretched out, and I don't really realize what happened. I don't know what happened there.
He just missed. That's got to be on the first baseman. That wasn't a bad throw, I don't think.
I think he just missed it. It's kind of hard to tell from up here. It's kind of hard. It's an error on Sullivan. We'll give it to somebody here in a minute.
I thought it was a good throw by Schmidt. He charged, made the play, got inside the baseline. So it'll be an E3.
Now you got 1 out, first and third. This is something we didn't want to see. Got the ground ball,
Yeah, you would have had the runner at second with 2 outs.
Yeah, you got your number 3 man up.
Now you got to worry about Roberts stealing. They don't run for him, and he's got pretty good speed. And a step off by McReynolds, Downing at the plate.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the coach come out right now and
Jordan Rice is going to
things down. Jordan Rice is giving some signs of what they're going to do in case he does go. I would be surprised if they throw down. Not to say they won't, but I'd be surprised.
Roberts has 8 stolen bases, has not been caught, doesn't go. Downey with a big cut, and he fouls it back to the screen.
Yeah, we need to strike out here, a pop-up.
Yeah, hey, 0-2, got the grounder to second base. Schmidt charged inside the baseline.
Yeah.
Grabbed it, and it looked to me to be a good throw, hoping it stretched out. And he was stretched out about as far as he could go, and I don't know if he just took his eye off of it or what, but he just didn't catch it. Here's the pitch. Line drive, left field, base hit. Down the line, runner will stop at second. We're tied.
There's can't see, but there's no score. Or no other runs. First and second.
I can see him, Mike.
Yeah, but I can't.
Well, I can tell him what's going on, see if I can see it.
I'm trying to see myself, though.
So runner stopped at second on the base hit by Downey. We talked about the dangerous top of the lineup. And the error, I don't know if he'd have scored without the error. It would have been close, I think. You're going to bring in a courtesy runner as Downey comes out, and Gabe Martinez will come in. So tie ball game in the bottom of the sixth. First and second with one out, and dangerous Sam Orman at the plate. Strikeout in the first, a base hit left stranded in the fourth. They do not hold the runner at first, trying to keep the runner close at second. That's the lead run. Here's the pitch. Oh, high, hard one, and he missed it. Went after one up in his eyes. Couldn't connect. J.D. Reynolds trying to shut him down, keep the game tied in the sixth. Play him slightly to pull in center field. Stegman off the line and left. Turn, look back at second. Runner dives back in. Again, really bunching this guy up the middle. They are giving up a lot of room down each line. Cost him with the last batter is Downey was able to take it down the line and drive in the run from third. Lights are on. Here's the pitch. Ooh, inside. Almost hit him. Turns away from that inside pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Everybody leads away. JD will come to the belt. Check of the runner. And it hit him. That one got away from him. Might have slipped out of his hand. I don't know, but it hit Orman in the back of the leg, and bases are loaded. Boy, you hate to see this, Mike.
Yeah, their coach is coming out now. Going to bring everybody in. He might be trying a little bit too hard here, kind of letting these get away from him. Well, the shame of it is you had the second out. Not to say that that's what happened with the hits, but you had the second out with the error. But a good team has to take advantage of the errors, and they did.
Coach Harbor out trying to get everybody to settle down. Shake it off, make the next play. Conference is over. Now everybody kind of taps gloves, and JD and Jordan Rice have an extended conversation about how they want to approach this batter. Brady Simpson stands in. Struck out in the second, popped up to the second baseman in the fourth inning, and then a good play by Schmidt as he drifted into right center field, caught the ball running away from the plate, turned and threw a strike as Martinez, the courtesy runner, tagged at third, and they threw him out the plate to keep the game scoreless. Off the plate, deep in the box on the right side. First pitch popped up, foul territory to the right, and it's going to go into the stands and out of play. Simpson at the plate with bases loaded and one out. Bottom of the sixth, St. Clair has tied the ball game. 1-4-1 Sullivan, 1-5-2 for St. Clair. JD will work from the windup with the bases loaded. Simpson with the bat on his back shoulder. And that pitch stays high for a ball. 1-1. JD's pitched so well going into this inning. Battle back, try and keep it tied at 1. Here's the windup and the pitch. Popped up, and again, that's going to go out of play and over the stands, I think, this time, as it does. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the sixth, tied 1-1. Eagles will have the bottom of the order up in the top of the seventh. And a chopper foul up the third baseline. Cool, drizzly, rainy day here at Sullivan. Class 4 District 9 tournament. Semifinals, 2 and 3. St. Clair and Sullivan squaring off. But a good game, tied 1-1 in the sixth. Another foul back to the screen. Simpson battling. Still 1-2 with a couple of balls fouled out of play, spoiling some good pitches. Oh, he went. Ball got away. Runner's coming in. JD was late covering, and Rice couldn't get to the ball. So the first base was occupied, so Simpson's out on the strikeout. But the wild pitch allows the lead run to score from third. Everybody moves up a base. So second, third, 2 outs. Venable at the plate. Chopper foul off to the right. Skaggs over into right center. Koch plays him a couple steps to pull in center. Shows bunt. Pitch is high and outside for a ball. Second and third with 2 outs. St. Clair maybe trying to catch Sullivan unaware. Hoping is still back behind the base at first. Payne even with the bag. Swing and a miss on a high inside fastball. Couldn't catch up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. JD trying to keep it a 2-1 ball game. Same set up. Here's the pitch. High and outside for a ball, 2-2.
After the air, it just seems like they just come in rattled.
Yep. Here's the next. Popped up, fouling out of play.
A lot of pitches this half inning.
Yeah, they've, again, talked about the, third time through the lineup, making some adjustments. Play not made in the field, and
that's what's opened the floodgates right there.
Oh, they fouled off a bunch of tough pitches. Still 2-2. Chopper again, foul off to the right. So just like Simpson, Venable fouling a bunch of pitches off. This will be pitch number 7?
Yeah.
Got the first hitter on a ground to second. Gave up the base hit to Walters. Roberts reached on the air. Base hit by Downey to tie it up. That pitch in the dirt gets away, but the runner not able to advance as it doesn't go that far, and Rice able to pounce on it. Trying to get him to go after something in the dirt, but he wouldn't offer, and the count goes full. Martinez, the courtesy runner at third. Orman at second base. 2 runs in the inning. 2 outs. 3-2 the count. JD with the windup and the pitch. High and inside, he walked him. Bases loaded again. That'll bring in Garrett Heinrichs, the DH. Strikeout and a fly ball to center is 2 times up. JD laboring a bit here in this inning.
Can't get the fastball over.
Yep. I wonder if that wet ball's swing and a miss. Took something off of that pitch, had him out in front. 8th man to bat in the inning. 2 runs in, bases are loaded, 2 outs. 2 hits, a walk, and an error, wild pitch.
Yeah, that fastball, he just has no control of that fastball right now at all.
And he was throwing it so well early on, but this inning, it's just gone away. He hasn't been able to get it back. There's the 1-1 delivery. And again, tails high and wide. And it's just far enough off that front corner where the umpire just can't give it to him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a ball.
No, yeah, there's no doubt about it. Early in the game, he was able to catch that front corner, but right now he's just off a little bit. Swing and a miss on a high fastball.
You can say thank you to Hendricks for that one.
Yeah. Up out of the zone, he went after it. So it's 2-2. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 2-1 St. Clair, bottom of the 6th. JD with a windup in the pitch. And the ball gets away. Here comes another run. And safe.
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it hit off the screen, low in the dirt, got away from Jordan Rice.
Another wild pitch.
Bounced back, and it actually came out by home plate. JD was coming in, but couldn't get there and grab it in time as the runner Martinez scores from third. Second run is scored on a wild pitch. Everybody else moves up. And the count 3-2 on the batter, Heinrichs.
I'm not sure there's been an earned run yet.
Here's the next, and ball fouled off to the right over the Eagles dugout back behind the batting cage. Again, a lot of foul balls hitting this inning, and when they've got to 2 strikes, they've been able to make contact and fight off some good pitches. JD just hasn't had that put-away pitch in this inning like he had earlier. Here it is. Strike 3 called. He gets him. But the damage has been done in the inning.
It's a lot of runs right there.
That's 3 runs on 2 hits. There was an error, 2 left on base. We played 6. St. Clair leads it 3-1.
Did you know that your home can be turned into a liquid asset when you need money? Hi, this is Matt Dace with Sullivan Bank. Over the years, you've built equity in your home, and now you may want to tap into it. Maybe it's to help pay for college or to cover an unexpected expense. Sullivan Bank offers home equity loans so that you can put your equity to work for you today. Just stop by your local Sullivan Bank branch to learn more and experience a step up in service.
Well, last chance for the Eagles as we head to the top of the 7th inning. 35, 35 pitches for JD in that inning. He's up to 96 now, so he won't even be able to finish the ball game if we get to the bottom of the 7th. Coach Harbor out talking to the home plate umpire, and we will more than likely see some pinch hitters, I guess, in this
I would think
half inning.
Yep.
Looks like Cole Venable has a bat in the on-deck circle. It'll be Landwehr, Koch, and Skaggs are the scheduled hitters. And looks like Dottenhahn is in the on-deck circle. And he will pinch hit for Landwehr.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 7.
So Seth Dottenham will pinch hit for Luke Landwehr, leading off the 7th inning, left-handed batter. Eagles need to tie. Dottenham a 133 average. Hadn't batted in a while. First pitch, swing and a miss. Like a big hack and an off-speed pitch way out in front. Down in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Eagles need the bottom of the order to get something started here. But that went out of play off to the left. Just cut down his swing, made some contact, couldn't put it in play. And he's down the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Taylor, Venable, Simpson left to right in the outfield. Walters, Broker, Orman, and Hinson third to first on the infield. Roberts behind the plate, Downey on the mound.
Oh, what was that?
Low and outside, a wave and a miss.
Number 15, Cam Koch.
Strikeout route number 1. Cam Koch stands in. 1 for 2 on the day, had a base hit. Left stranded at third back in the 3rd inning, and a strikeout in the 5th. Foul tip caught by the catcher. Eagles down 2, but going after the pitches early in the count. They play him way over into right center. Chopper to short, circled by Broker. Throw to first in time. Eagles down their last out. Top of the order with Dayton Skaggs. Skaggs on the day. Ground out to second. Leading off the game. Got a base hit. Was forced out in the 3rd. Struck out in the 5th. Downey looking to finish it out. The wind and the pitch. High fastball. Swing and a miss. Bats from the right side. Hoping on deck. Payne or Skaggs can keep it going. There's a pitch up out of the zone. 1-1. There's the windup. Ball in on his fist. Popped up. Off to the right side. And dropped by the catcher, Roberts. Overran it a little bit. Ball kind of tailed back in toward home plate.
He had his hand over the top, and as he moved his hand, the ball popped out.
Yeah. So Skaggs gets a life. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Okay. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Picked up by Roberts. So to first, that's the ball game. In the inning for Sullivan, no runs, no hits, 2 strikeouts, nobody left on base. St. Clair wins it by a score of 3-1. And we'll have some stats coming up after these messages.
The OBGYN you choose matters. They will be by your side to guide you through the important stages of life, from puberty to childbirth to menopause and everything in between. Choose healthcare you can trust from the experts at BJC Medical Group, located right here in your community at Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital. Visit MissouriBaptistSullivan.org to schedule your appointment with one of our board-certified OBGYNs. Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, your best medicine close to home.
This moment in history brings with it the chance to advance yourself while protecting our community. At BJC, you'll belong to a world-class healthcare system that offers tuition reimbursement available your first day, schedule flexibility, and 30,000 remarkable colleagues. You'll feel the unity and opportunity and find strength within. Apply now at bjcopportunity.org. Sign-on bonuses available.
Hey, Sarah from Frykes Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frykes was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at FrykesMarketOnline.com. That's FrykesMarketonline.com. See you soon.
Good sportsmanship isn't something that just happens, it's taught as a part of our high school activities program. In Missouri, good sportsmanship has become a tradition with our high school coaches, athletes, and fans. Respect by everyone helps make that happen. We here at KTUI Radio encourage you to help us continue a great Missouri tradition practiced both in small towns and big cities. That's good sportsmanship. This preceding message was brought to you by your friends of the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KTUI Radio.
He's got the pitching line.
For the winning team for Downey, 88 pitches, 7 innings pitched, struck out 8, walked 1. That was intentional. Allowed 4 hits and 1 run. Did not have any wild pitches, did not hit anyone. McReynolds had 96 pitches. Most of those came in the last inning. 6 innings, 12 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 hits, 3 runs. None of those were earned, and 2 wild pitches. He hit a man. One of the important stats, though, for McReynolds in the way of pitching, but with the 96 pitches, he had 74 strikes and 22 balls. So that's really a great ratio.
Yeah.
And then he was 7, I didn't get it, 3, 5, 8, 11, 18, 21. 21 out of 21 out of 25 first pitch strikes, which is phenomenal. I mean, he fell apart the last inning. It seems like the whole team fell apart after the error at second baseman or first baseman, whichever. We couldn't really see. I couldn't see it from up here. You said it was the first baseman.
I thought it was a good throw by Schmidt. It didn't look like Hopen had to move the glove. I mean, he was stretched in the direction of the second baseman. I think it looked to me like he just missed the throw, and it kind of opened the gates a little bit. It would have been the second out of the inning, and maybe at most they get one. Who knows?
Yeah, there's no way of knowing.
You don't know, but maybe JD was able to battle through it, and he had to throw a lot of pitches late, had some wild pitches, balls getting a little wet. You just never know. But Eagles end their season, and they're going to finish things up. Coach Harbor talking with his squad down behind the batting cage on the right field side as they got out of the way to let Salem come in and take over for the game coming up next. We'll take a final break and come back after these messages.
Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
Hi, Danny Schmidt, Schmidt Auto Center. We're going to talk financing today, and we have close to 30 banks, credit unions, all kind of credit sources. Nick's got them down to about 5 or 6 that we mainly use, and those are the ones with the awesome interest rates. And it depends on the customer's application, which one we use. Folks, I'm telling you, we can do better than any bank or any credit union. Schmidt Auto Center, you can do it all right here under one roof.
Hi, my name is Amanda Okenfoos, loan officer at First State Community Bank in Gerald. Whether you're looking for a home or building a new one, it's good to have options. That's why First State Community Bank offers flexible options to fit your specific needs. Financing options include construction loans, fixed-rate mortgages, homes with acreage, lot and acreage loans, refinancing, and pre-qualification. Come see me, Amanda, at First State Community Bank in Gerald today. I'll work to find the right solution for you.
And the Eagles drop it by a score of 3-1 to St. Clair as the Bulldogs advance to the district championship game next week sometime, scheduled for Tuesday at 5. We'll see what happens with the weather next week, which is more than just a little bit iffy. Let's put it that way. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Coach Harbor's still talking to his guys down the way. Maybe we may try and get him in for a pregame of our next game. So we're going to send it back to our studios here after we hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back probably in about, I'd say maybe 15 minutes or so. Right now, until our next game coming up between Owensville and Salem, Bob Eddies and Mike Bittner saying so long from Sullivan Bank Ballpark. We hope you have enjoyed today's presentation of Sullivan Eagle Baseball on KTUI. Today's game was brought to you in part by B&B Quick Stop, Edward Jones, Donnie Greenwald Agent, Frykes Market, First State Community Bank, Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, Schmidt Auto Center, C.D. King Construction, Peterson Oil Company, Dace Insurance, Medlin Petco, Hanson Land and Title Company, Sullivan Bank, Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors, and Sully's Ace Hardware. We hope you'll join us again for more Sullivan Eagle Baseball on KTUI. We now return you to our regular programming.
It's time now for the expanded edition of news at noon on 102.1 KTUI Sullivan.
USA Radio News with Mike Fortier.
More companies lifting mask mandates for customers. Public supermarkets no longer requiring masks starting today. Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, and Trader Joe's also lifting mandates. Meanwhile, more proof out yesterday that COVID vaccines work. A new CDC study shows the Moderna and Pfizer vaccines to be 94% effective at preventing symptoms from developing. The White House dealing with concerns over the economy. A University of Michigan study out yesterday shows consumer sentiment down this month to a 3-month low. Inflation thought to be one reason for the negative outlook after a rise in the consumer price index. White House economic advisor Cecilia Rouse, though, says there's no reason for alarm.
It looks as though people fully expect this inflation to be temporary. We understand that they're not sort of structural factors that should lead to an inflation that the Federal Reserve cannot control.
That Michigan study also finds consumers are more pessimistic about their economic situation now and in the future than they have been in over a decade. This is USA Radio News.
Hello, this is Wayne Alaroot for our newest sponsor, Asset Strategies, or ASI for short. ASI is a precious metals powerhouse. They sell gold and silver. Never in history has there been a more important moment to buy gold and silver. ASI has been in business for 39 years. They've served over 20,000 clients and sold $5 billion worth of gold, silver, and precious metals with zero complaints. Last year, gold saw gains of 25%. Silver nearly doubled gold's performance. Now Democrats are in charge. Green New Deal, open borders, free healthcare for illegals, bailout broke cities and states. The debt is about to go through the stratosphere. The time to buy is now. The owners of ASI, Michael and Rich Chekin, have been my close personal friends for 16 years. ASI is the company I trust when it comes to buying and selling precious metals. Call now to receive a free consultation and a free 1-ounce silver eagle with every qualifying purchase when you mention the Wayne Alaroot Show. Call 800-831-0007. That's 800-831-0007 or visit AssetStrategies.com.
McDonald's looking for ways to get more workers. Tim Berg has more.
McDonald's is raising hourly wages by 10% as the fast food chain moves to hire 10,000 workers in the United States. Entry-level employees at company-owned locations will make around $11 to $17 per hour. Some shift managers can make up to $20 an hour. McDonald's saying the move is a response to the challenging hiring environment amid the pandemic. From the USA Radio News Phoenix Bureau, I'm Tim Berg.
Border officials warning people in Mexico that crossing the U.S. border illegally could have deadly consequences this summer. The warning this week coming as the number of illegal border crossings rises, along with desert temperatures. A border official says those crossing illegally this time of year put their lives in incredible peril.